Hello, welcome back. Last time I got one puzzle done, it was this one here, then tried two others and could not understand them very well. There are two puzzles here that I've actually never looked at. I thought it was just the one, but no, I've never been here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with this. I don't feel like I'll have any additional insights about these today. This is just like a bonus puzzle here. It doesn't have a bubble stream leading anywhere. There's a mandatory starfish in it, so I'm going to treat this the same way I'm treating treasure and these three. I'm going to go here. CPU.
Virtual Agent Virgil, arrest you in the name of the law. I was sure we'd catch the hacker in the central processing unit.
I guess not. Okay, so starfish if I go up there. Okay, this is a weird ice shuffly puzzle. I see how it is.
That's pretty cool that a hacker was able to fool you guys into thinking he was your boss. I wish I was that good.
It's not cool, Virgil. He almost killed us.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so how do I do stuff? I'm not sure yet. What do I want to do? Also not sure yet. Okay, right, so that's one of those structures now.
Of course, if I was a super hacker, I wouldn't use a piece of junk like the QT-150.
Well, that's not what I want to do. Now everything's stuck. I think.
I never realized there was so much ice in the FIN computers. No wonder they keep freezing up.
Ah, very funny. How's this gonna work? This maybe can move left somehow if that could ever get out of the way, but I don't see how it could ever.
FIN security is so tight.
That's what I was saying.
Maybe it was an inside job. Maybe it was a rogue FIN agent.
It could be, but FIN agents are so busy. I don't see where anyone would find the time to forge messages.
So even if this moves up one, that doesn't really open up a space for this to move left, because if it's down here, then it's caught on that. If it's up here, then it's caught on this, because this can only be in one of two positions. Can that move to the right? Okay, I see how it is. So if this were down and this were up, then this has the potential to move to the right. So I need Virgil in
maybe it was a retired
yeah, well, but that
rogue
can't even work.
FIN agent. Maybe before he retired, he left a program running that would let him sneak back into the computer system and wreak havoc.
So the issue with these long dialogues is that I want to press the undo or...
The hacker isn't in the central processing unit, Flounder.
Keep looking.
Are you done talking? Is it my turn now? The issue with these long dialogues is that when I want to reset or press the undo key, I have to wait if I want to hear the whole thing. Because sometimes they don't actually repeat things. Usually they do, but sometimes they don't. Alright, so if I wanted to move this up one, and then move it to the right, that's the part I'm not sure how to... Oh, I think I see how to do it. Lift Virgil in here, have him walk under that. Still no. That still doesn't actually work, so he needs to be on ice when he does that or something? On ice. Okay... Huh.
I never realized there was so much ice in the
freezing
FIN
up.
computers. No wonder they keep freezing up.
Alright, so this is structured so Guppy can move it down and to the right if necessary. Does this do anything? Oops. No. Nothing is being accomplished here, is it? What do I want to do? That's not clear to me. Push that further right, and there's no more pushing it left.
The hacker isn't in the center.
So, The only way I can see to shuffle these around at all is if this moves up one, this is down, and then that gets pushed to the right. Because, yeah, if this is here, it can't go up anymore, and it can't go left, and it can't go right. So it's just in one of these two positions. And neither of those allows it to get through this in either of those positions. So it has to be... And there's no pushing it from here, because I can't stand on a thing anywhere. That's just standing on it to push it, and that doesn't work. So Virgil has to be in here. So if Virgil were in there, let me just look at what this looks like. The issue is, if Virgil is in there, and that is... Okay, so I see what it's gonna have to be. The only layout I can see working at all is ice, ice, crab, crab. Now how that's gonna happen, I have no idea. Well, maybe it's not so bad. Okay, now I'm starting to get an idea here. So let's ignore this bit of ice right now, because I don't know... Virtual reality exactly the way I imagine. Don't know what that's for. I just need to get it out of the way, I think. Which I've done before. Do that just like this. Well, you kind of do it just like that, but also kind of not. So this gives me a Virgil handle to just stick that over there. I'm sure it will be a problem where I put it, but I'm not ready to worry about that problem yet. So I need these in, yes, in this order. This is the correct one. Which means I actually want something else, don't I? No, this is fine, isn't it? Yeah, so just push that there. Oops. Put him here. No, I can only lift one. That's the problem. And now that's going to float forever. Okay, so from this position I feel like I need to get Virgil on top of that, which is probably going to involve this somehow. How would it, though? Well, right, I can create a floating Virgil with... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Create a floating Virgil. See, now that doesn't work.
So much...
Boy, you sure love that joke. It's so funny. I almost feel like I want to... No, that doesn't work. Yeah, this is 3 wide, so there's no room to get Virgil up here to push ice to the left, and that's not even what I want. So how is that ice going to move in there? It will have to be... The only way I can see that working is I'm going to have to push the ice up here, and Virgil will have to already be in position there. Well, I mean, the ice can rise on its own. Yeah, because to move that ice left, that's the only thing that can happen. But then, how do I get Virgil on the other side? Why do I want that ice in there? So he has something to stand on. Okay, I'm trying to picture this. So ice, ice, crab, crab. Fish sits there. Crab pushes ice left. I get the ice into that position, which is not what I want, or is it? Alright, so if this is ice, this is ice. No, then he doesn't have room to get up. Like, I have to push the ice to the left, which means Virgil on the right of it, but then he has to switch sides some
Virtual
magical,
Agent
crazy
Virgil
way.
is on the case.
So is Virtual Agent Guppy. We're working on it. Because, yeah, again, the arrangement I want is Virgil, Virgil, ice, ice, this up one. Well, yeah, also remember ice floats up, so the only way to have it down here is for it not to be any farther left than that. Now, suppose I did that. Let's think a few steps further ahead. That's the starfish route. Probably. Oh, I see something. That's a way I can move that. Okay. Then this lifts. Then if I had some ice someplace, you could just leave. Or if I had Virgil in here with me, maybe? Alright, so I feel like I'm making progress toward the non-starfish solution. Perhaps what I want with Virgil... Oh.
I admire the simplicity of the older central processing units. This one only has 4 moving parts.
No transistors or anything. So that definitely accomplishes nothing. Oh, I can set that in there and get her out. What about the crab, though? Perhaps he rides this ice elevator up here? Okay, that sounds semi-plausible. The problem is I never found a way to get that ice elevator to get him all the way on top of it. But I think I see a way right now.
The hacker isn't in the...
Why did I restart? That was unnecessary. Though I don't think it's really particularly harmful. Because yeah, all I do for this... Okay, so I think the non-starfish solution here is actually relatively simple. If I go over there...
Bad move, Agent Guppy.
You're right, that was a bad move. I shouldn't have done that. Why don't you get on my back instead? Because you're in the way. That's fine. Okay, so the idea I had was that he crawls up right here, like this. Then just uses this, like that as, yes, as an elevator. There we go. So that's a Virgil exit, and a Guppy exit. This ice floats that up there, and that doesn't get me the starfish. This is going to be another spot like the,
Thanks for your help, Virtual Agent Virgil.
It wasn't the heart. Which one was it? It was no, it wasn't compressed. Memory heap. This is going to be a spot like memory heap where the non-starfish solution was simple enough.
Arrest you in the name of the law.
Heard that already. So they weren't... Okay, so they say something different on my first visit to this puzzle. And then they seem to have different dialogue throughout. If I press the R button... then that changes their dialogue during the puzzle.
That a hacker was able to fool you guys.
Yeah, okay.
I wish I was that good.
There is first-run dialogue
cool,
that's different.
Virgil. He almost killed us.
Oh yeah.
So now I get to hear all this again. Okay, so again, I had a vision of the way this would work to get the starfish, because this would move out of the way with Virgil in here. So I need this ice here and here. And Virgil on the left of it. So a precursor to that is ice, ice, Virgil, Virgil. Because at some point...
Of course, if I was a super hacker, I wouldn't use a piece of junk like the QT-150.
How would I get Virgil on the left of that ice cube? That's the part I don't get. That seems not very possible. Okay, so let me see if I can at least do the opening moves of that.
I just don't see how he could break in. FIN security is so
This bit of ice,
tight.
I think, goes...
I never realized there was so much ice in the FIN computers. No wonder they keep freezing up.
Man, this just is not going to work the way I want it to. Maybe this will help. Whoa. It could still. No, not really. What am I trying to do? I'm not sure anymore. I have that problem a lot.
Well,
Start on something with the idea that, oh, and this can't go anywhere anymore.
Maybe before he retired, he left a program running.
So, okay. I want to get this out. So that's easy to do. That's kind of in the way. So again, let me just discard it. I'll bring it back in when it seems like it'll be relevant. So with that discarded... Oh, but I did need it as a Virgil elevator, like right up here, didn't I? So I think I already am going to need it, right?
Well, maybe it was a retired rogue FIN agent. Maybe before he retired, he left a program running that would let him sneak back into the computer system and wreak havoc.
I see what to do. Okay, so position Virgil. Well, I see what to do, but not how to do it. I need you in the... Well... I can't boost you up high enough. Right, that's why I need this. I need this to boost him up so he can get on top of this. Then I push that to the right, push that up. He walks over there, ice rises. He pushes the ice to the left. That opens up a guppy-sized space here, but I still don't have the problem solved where I can't get Virgil on the other side of the ice. Like, these opening moves seem totally reasonable. The question is, what now? I went too far. I only want to move that one, really. Because then that makes it fish movable. Whoa. Oh. Okay, so right, push from here. Yes. I'm with you so far. But from here I have an issue. Wait, can I do... No. Like, this doesn't do anything, right? Not especially.
I admire the simplicity of the...
I have to... kind of have to do that this way. Could I perhaps prop that on this somehow? Don't really see how. That's definitely no good, because if I do that, then those are just stuck together pretty much. It's kind of true. Okay, so again, what do I want to do? I want this here. I want Virgil on top of this, so I can boost him up. Oh, well... Yeah, if I could have this exact arrangement, just teleport Virgil from here to here without that ice rising... then that'd be great. So maybe... So this started in... This started in that structure. If I could recreate that farther to the right, then I could certainly... Okay, so hang on. There is a way... Right, yeah, because there's a way from here to stick Virgil on top, just like that. But then I can't push this to the left. And I need to push it... I can't push this any to the left if I want to get it out, which I do. I can't boost Virgil anyway without pushing that to the right. That moves it up there. And then once this has happened... I just want to be on the other side of it. Well, hold on. Oh, ho, ho, ho. New information. I can do this. Okay. Got Virgil on that side, Guppy on this side. This doesn't seem helpful. It's a thing I've done, though. And I feel accomplished, I guess. Now what, though?
I never realized there was so much ice in the FIN computers. No wonder they keep freezing up.
What if this? No, then that can't go far enough down for Virgil to crawl up onto it. But then if it's over here, it can't go far enough up to get him onto... Well, I mean, it can... I mean, this situation's very easy to create without anything special, but I feel like there's some reason I want him over here to be able to push this left. Why would that specifically be helpful? Now, I can move this before I do that, a little bit at least, I think. Can I? Is that true? Yeah, there's room. So, okay, so let's make that fish movable. Whoa. Make that fish movable. Then you just stay down there, or no, you do need to be on there. No, moving that over there did make this impossible, didn't it? Because I can't make the upward swim from there. Doing this from that side doesn't help. So what else? I might have been on the right track there, but I might not have. There's nothing I can do from all the way over here. Is there? There's something.
I admire the simplicity of the older central processing units. This one only has 4 moving parts.
Well, my something is kind of nothing. So have Guppy on the other side now. Hey, look at this. It's useless. Look at it anyway. Wait, I can make my structure now. There we go. There we go. That's I forgot what I was trying to do, but then I remembered. Okay, so having this. Now, problem is I also forgot why I wanted this, but I know I did, so let's let me do one of these. Because I know this was a goal state I wanted at some point, long ago, in some train of thoughts. Right, I remember. Yeah, look, I can put that there. I can move this down. Ooh. Well, there's a problem. That problem is that...
Oops.
Oh, that's also a problem. But the main problem I have here is that this can't get past this little hump in the ground.
I should have seen that.
Yeah. Could I just stick that there for now and keep it for a moment? Not really usefully. Now, why... Wait, why am I doing what I'm doing? The idea was to have this over here as a Virgil elevator, but now I see that that's... Well, hold on. While there's this much room over here... Fascinating. Well, there's this much room over here. I'm gonna... Oh, hey, you stay. You stay. I'm gonna do this and get that around the 2x1 ice block. Yeah, okay. This has... oh, shoot. That's fine. That's fine. No, this is okay. You need to make this fancy move. Hey, I did it. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Yes. Yes. So, save again. Oh. Look! A lever! A lever that doesn't work. I thought I was going to be able to use this to move that to the left with Virgil on that side, because, yeah, again, what I want this, but move all those to the left. So I have to get that elevator out of there. I can do that. Like, at this point, Virgil's just suspended like that, which is cool. So I'll keep that for now. Push up. Put that there. Push that way. But I can't teleport him over to the other side.
Virtual Agent Virgil is on the case.
So other option is the ooh. That'd be good if this lever could actually work somehow. So yeah, any more... oh no. Yeah, this is as far as anything can move. Oh, and also, this is jamming up the works right here. That's a problem. So am I thinking about this part wrong? Like, is it somehow useful? Ooh, I need this to hold up that, don't I? I might. Is there an opportunity to do that? Not an easy one. If I first do all these things... Then... hey, Crabman, you want to not kill me somehow?
Oops.
He doesn't want to not kill me. Huh. Whoa! Opposing gravity. That's how that happens. I'll bet that's going to be used in a later puzzle at some point. So, objects fall at the same rate that ice rises, and they'll just meet in the middle for this. Okay, well, I did what I said I wanted to do. I've supported that with that. And I can hold this up. Yeah, but so what? Does this get me somewhere somehow? No, because Virgil's on the wrong side of that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Can't go that way, can't go anywhere. Yeah, it's in the way. It's no good. So I need that, but with Virgil inside here. So... what are my other options here? Not really a lot. Kinda has to be almost exactly this, doesn't it? What if I leave that there? Well, then I can't do the whole thing with Virgil actually pushing it in there. Like, I feel like that is a crucial set of moves. It's important for some reason. But as soon as I've done that, I've lost my opportunity to get Virgil in here. He has to be up on top of this. But this cannot work as a handle to push that to the left because that's there. And this the only way this is moving left, sliding in there, is if Virgil is exactly here when it rises. But that makes it impossible for him to get in here, right? Like, is there something I'm missing about the geometry over here that would let that happen? You gotta go one further to...
Not again.
Ouch! To let that fall again. But now I have no leverage. No, I feel like I'm interpreting all this correctly, but then that means I don't see how to do this. Like... I have to be almost on... no. What about... what if I now used the Virgil elevator over here? Well, I mean, this is not really the time for that, is it? But let's just get him closer and sort of think about the idea of doing this. So if you were elevated up there, you have the ability to move around here. That blocks off that exit. I could boost you. Oh, is this actually going somewhere? No. But I do kind of feel like there's a reason that this would be possible. What if I don't? Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back to when I had that. In that spot. So if I leave that there, then use the Virgil elevator. Let's just observe what happens. So you can get all the way in there, which is neat. You can't reach the starfish from there, though. Ice is not really going to help you out. If I push a block of ice in here ahead of him, it's just going to float up there and disappear. Making any of these things float does not help. Yeah, the only way that's going to be reachable is if Guppy has moved this to the right, or if somebody has moved this to the right. And so let me think another few steps ahead. Suppose I had gotten... let me see what this looks like exactly. No, this way. I made a mistake. Okay, that's fine. Huh? No, you can't. You can't. Yeah, no. So here we go. This is now a Virgil platform. I push you in here. That holds up that, which is a problem. Alright, I need... what I wanted to do was to get the state closer to what I was imagining so I could try to visualize better. But let's just do it from here. So, leave it like this. So, Virgil's here. Guppy has pushed that ice... Okay, ice cube here, here, Virgil here, here. He climbs up. He pushes to the right. He pushes to the right again, and I have a problem. Because I can only go 2 to the right. Hold on, okay, so... this would move over, this would move over. So right, at this point, Virgil's occupying this space and this space. The wall is here, the ice is here and here. This can't move up. This isn't far enough to the right to get the starfish. Virgil can't get out, so what I'm trying to do here doesn't seem like the right move.
Still thinking?
Yes. Pushing this up that hole with Virgil on it with just a 2 wide is not enough to get the starfish. That only elevates him to the same level as this. Man, it'd be really disappointing to go through all this effort and not be able to get the starfish. Okay. So my What I was trying to do to solve this kind of just went out the window, so I need to think about what I'm missing and how I can do this differently to get that. So I've done some interesting stuff. I kind of abandoned the strategy I was trying to take before with getting Virgil and an ice cube in here, because I determined, 1, that's impossible, 2, even if I did it, it wouldn't help me because everything would just get stuck when he pushes it by 2 steps.
I never realized
So my
there was
current
so much
theory is that what I actually want to do here is I put Virgil up there, same as in the solution. I put him all the way over here. Once he's over there, I can do some kind of semi-interesting stuff with this ice cube that floats up. So, like, I could put him there, then have him climb up one, and it rises to meet him. Then I can do things like this, and, you know, it floats off at some point. What I'm wondering is if there's maybe some fancy way, if I had this over there instead and used that as the elevator in this spot, because that is possible. This would work just fine for getting up there. So let me go ahead and just try. Instead of doing what I was doing, how would I move that? I know how I would move that downward. I know exactly how I would move that downward. Yeah. This should absolutely be possible. I just use this arrange. Oh, that's fine. That is okay. Virgil can fall. So I do this, and I pull this down. Then what? Then he climbs up on something? No. Actually, yes. All I have to do is get him on top of that, which I can totally, I can do like this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This will probably do what I want. Because he can crawl around, I can push this. This feels like a time for a save. So alternate crab elevator. Goes up there, he can climb like this, he can climb like this. That feels like exactly what I'm supposed to do. Now, how do I do the rest of this shuffle? Get him in there. Push this up. That has not actually blocked off this exit. Yeah, because Guppy's going to have to use that. She doesn't ever get out here. This is starting to make sense. Now, what's going to happen here? If I drop that down, nothing particularly good. If I don't drop that down, you can raise it by 1. Then what? I still can't do this. That doesn't feel... Oh, wait! I think this is going to involve that trick I observed earlier with the crazy gravity... Well... But then he falls. I can do this if I want. I don't think I want that. How do I get that upward? It's not like I can have both of these over there or anything, as far as I know. What about if this were one more to the left? Can I, like, ratchet it upward in some fancy way? That went up. Oh, but now I can't go left anymore with Guppy, so that doesn't feel like it's going to be anything. Okay, so let's just picture. He would have to... So I get some up-down like this. Yeah, so what? How's that ever gonna work? No, this doesn't feel like the right track at all. No, I don't think this is going anywhere. Because I can't push that left at all in any way now. I mean, I can do this. So what? It's not useful. That moved up, but now nothing can go anywhere. Virgil's stuck. I can't push that left. Nothing works. Really? Well, that seemed like a good idea, but I guess it wasn't. I just had a vision. There's no reason Virgil has to go up this shaft for this, this solution. This block, placed right here, and that block one more to the left, creates a structure that allows Virgil to move left and right and ascend on the ice. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. It's actually not too hard. Isn't this actually, like, super simple to set up? Wait. Really? Because I can actually just reset.
Virtual reality
Look at this.
is exactly the way I imagined it.
Okay, no, I do need to get Virgil up on top of that. But yeah. This is good stuff. Okay, so
The
sure.
hacker isn't
I know
in
what
the
to do.
central processing unit, Flound.
This hacker's not a center processing unit. Okay, so what I need is this block of ice here, that block of ice, 2 to the left, Virgil on top of both, and then he has a structure that allows him to ascend just by moving left and right. That's super cool. Okay. So with a goal in mind, this should become possible. I've done this shuffle a lot of times, so I kinda know what I'm doing with it. Alright, so just gotta build that structure. You know what? I'll bet this save is actually close to what I want. Well, that saved me some time. What do I on this? Not exactly. Right, now hang on. There was this that had him elevated on that. You know what? That's
I never realized
almost
there
good
was so
enough. I wish I had gone one more step back from there. Because there was some kind of magical stuff I had to do to get all this in place. I don't think I pushed that as far over as that yet. Right, because Guppy's got to get up on top of it to push it down. Okay, yeah, this piece of ice has to move down. Is that necessarily true? Maybe not. Because actually, couldn't I just leave that where it is? Push this part down. Get him on the other side. Yeah, okay, I remember doing all this stuff. Now with a purpose, maybe it'll make more sense. It has not. Because what I was picturing was not gonna work. Okay, what I was picturing won't work. So no, not what I do. Okay. But I'm glad that I do have a definitive solution. Like, I know 100% that what I'm trying to do will work once I get the pieces in the right place. There's no question about that. Wasn't there some way I was able to get this, like... How did I do this? Like, if I want to move that back left, there's just not enough room. I want to move it down and to the... Okay, so we'll leave that where it is. In fact, never mind what Virgil's doing here. Just pull this down. No, I can't. Maybe I actually just... Okay. Possibly better idea. Just park him up here. You stay there. That's not really going to work, is it? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I've done all this before. No, and I also haven't moved this down, so no, I'm... Alright, fine. Why did this have to happen tonight? So this might not be the best time to talk about this, but I am currently finding my production schedule completely unsustainable, and I don't know what I'm going to have to do about it. Something is going to have to give here, because I have literally no free time currently, and there doesn't seem to be any changing that, given... What am I trying to say? It's not going to be possible to keep up what I'm currently doing. It's basically what's going on here, because I'm falling behind as it is, and I want to have time to actually do some other stuff, so something's going to have to go away. When one LP ends, maybe I'll just not replace anything in that slot. I don't know. I've been back and forth on this a few times.
Central processing unit, Flounder.
Pressing the R key did not help me there. Hey, you're on top of that. This looks like a good situation. Hey, look. I magically loaded a save. That's kind of what I want. Close to it. I wonder how I got you there. I wish I knew. Because I need that situation, but with this already moved to the right. Well, let me recreate that somehow. So you know what, I can actually just take this state and not have to know how to recreate it, but just park that there, have you move this around, and be fine, right? Because then I put you back on top of that. No, not exactly. I think this is what I want. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we got that structure going. This has moved down. Now what? Save again. I have to get Virgil. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This is all totally okay. That's not what I want. Is this okay? Maybe. Oops. Seems like it. Yeah. This creates the structure I need. Elevate. Put this.
I never realized.
Wait, this is... isn't this a problem? It has to move down and then to the right, and I can't move them up. So, okay, so I still need Virgil's help for this. This whole thing moves down, doesn't it? That sounds like what I want. Yeah, that sounds very much like what I want. Then I can lift the whole thing up, but I don't want that yet. I want... It's exhausting. After moving that down...
I admire the simplicity.
What do I do now? Structure I'm trying to build is just to basically swap these two vertically and have them over in the corner. Virgil on top. This ice cube in here. I know I'm close, but I'm not there. Now I'm, of course, stressing out about my real-world time, because there's no way I'm going to just stop. When I'm this close, I can't stop here. But what do I need to do to move this further? Feels like Virgil wants to be up here. Because you can move that around and hold it down, kind of. The problem I foresee, though, is that she can't get around now. There's no space to go around. So that doesn't work. Can I get away with that? No, definitely not, because that can't move left. How frustrating. Because to get this whole structure all built together, well, maybe part of my problem here is that these are in the wrong order. So, I mean, if I'd reverse this is back to just the basic original state of the puzzle, basically. I haven't done anything with all the shuffles I've gone through to...
Virtual Agent Virgil is on the case.
To move oh. This is a uniquely unpleasant sensation. I know I'm so close, but I don't know how many more steps it's going to take to get me there, and... Ah! Help! Okay, I figured out what I needed. So you remember this state? All I have to do from here is have you hold that down, push this over here, get him on top of it, push that whole thing to the left, push the other thing to the left, elevate that, and that is the structure I wanted to build. Alright, so here's the magic. Guppy goes in here. Moves that out of the way, however she needs to. She can leave at this point. Virgil! Got a little ice car. Okay, I'm not quite done yet. I do still need Fishy here. Alright, you stay there. Boink, 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 boink. This is really cool to see it working.
Yeah!
Was it worth the stress? I don't know.
Well, maybe our computer will run better now that we've cleaned out its smokestack.
Smokestack. Okay, so, I've done multiple more than hour-long recording sessions tonight when I barely had time for even one of those. I think I need to take a vacation or something. I'll probably put up another video about this. I don't know what's going to happen here. This is what I'm doing now is impossible. I can't keep this up. I'm enjoying this game. It's just that I literally do not physically have the time to play it. Basically, is what this boils down to. So, I don't know. Something has to give. I'm feeling extremely stressed out about my time right now. So sorry to bring this up now, but I'm just feeling super bad about stuff. Wow, yeah, I need to stop talking. Okay, I'll figure out what to do. This might be the last video of this game for a while. Or maybe I'll put another project on the back burner or something, but just this is impossible. It cannot be done. I've done what I can. So see you sometime somewhere maybe. I don't know. I'm leaving now. Bye.